Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wingcat Sports, and it's a weekly Red Wings breakdown. We're doing it ahead of the Sharks game because we actually have time to do it. You know, we talked about the Sharks game last week, but we're going over the three games that did happen. They beat the one of the teams we thought they would lose. It was in overtime. They kind of blew their lead. They were up 2-0 on them, and then they ended up Evanson getting the OT winner. But they beat the Penguins 3-2. Again, blew the lead. Kind of disappointed with that. But again, it was a win we didn't think they would have. Then they go into Anaheim. They have the lead at some point. Blow it again. Lose 6-4. And then we didn't think they were beating the Kings. This was the one team that we thought that they would have the most trouble against. It showed. They lost 4-1 to the Kings. They played well for the most part in some of the games at some points.
Atrocious.
But overall, throughout the three games, they did not play well. They only had 18 shots on net against the Kings compared to their 41. So they were just.
But the Kings are a lot better.
The Kings are a lot better.
I expected them to win.
But the Ducks game, I think the Ducks game was a little bit closer.
The Ducks game, we were ahead 3-1, and we blew the lead. We let them score, I think, 5 unanswered goals.
And that's just the question.
Not 5-4.
And that's just and same thing with the Penguins. You were up 2-0, and then you ended up going into overtime, but luckily you got the winner in OT. Again, it was another even game, but now the questions are starting to keep on piling up. Who is the problem? Is it the defense? Is it the coaching? Is it the goaltending?
The system is not working. I mean, they have a system where basically they want to play a defensive style of system with big bodies that win the battles along the boards, and yet their front six are small and not physical. Other than freaking probably Dylan Larkin's your most physical player. He's the best player on this team. You've again buried him. People should not criticize Dylan Larkin at all. That guy, maybe he isn't, Connor McDavid. Maybe he isn't, Austin Matthews or anything like that. But he is a hell of a hockey player who comes out every night and gives you everything he has, even if it might not be good enough on some nights. But he gives you everything he's got, and he has had almost no help. I don't honestly. I would love them to make that. Marco Casper, right?
Yeah.
He should be the second line center. They should
He has been playing well.
You should put
him
got
his first goal this week.
Put him on a line with Raymond and freaking Berggren as a second line. I don't care. Just go up there and get some energy.
You got to start doing something.
Get some energy. Freaking have some people, young kids on that second line. Bring Kane or somebody else up to the first line with the Brinkett and Larkin. They seem to play well together. Get those two. Have Comper and Kopp seem to play well together. With some physical presence, maybe Rasmussen or something on that line or something. I don't know what to say. But not only is this hockey not working, it is dull. It is boring.
There's something missing from last year. And it might have just been the excitement of the playoff push at the end of the year last year that kind of got us more into it. But there is something missing. You have Larkin, who's on pace to have 48 goals this year. Raymond's on pace to have 70 assists on the year. Cam Talbot is playing as best as he can. He has a 927 save percentage.
You can't play him all the time because he's 37 years old.
He's 37. He's 5-3. Has a 2.42 goals against average. He has a 927 save percentage. So you can't blame goaltending. You could say, Linen is a problem. He has a 903 save percentage with a 3 goals against average.
Give us something to watch.
I
don't care. Bring Pelika up. I don't care anymore. These guys are not doing the job. Dan Petrie's, or whatever, Petrie. Go. Get the hell rid of them.
I mean,
get rid of
Jeff Petrie is playing as well as if he was Dan Petrie.
Right. I don't care. Yeah, we got Dan Petrie out there. I like I said, let some of these guys loose. Tell them, hey, I expect you guys to get into a fight once a game. Here's 3 or 4 guys. Fisher, Sherratt, Rasmussen, Edmonton,
I just
Cider.
I just
Just say,
don't.
hey, you know what? Mix it up once in a while. Get something. I don't care. You're boring as hell. No, this is entertainment as
I
much
just
as it is winning.
don't.
I mean, you got to win. You got to also be at least enjoyable to watch. You're putting people to sleep. I can barely get through a period with my eyes open watching this team,
You
and
say
I
you
want
were
to cheer for them.
last year. You had a great offensive team, and maybe it's slowly starting this year. But Larkin has 10 goals. DeBrincat has 7. Kopp has 5. Kane has 3,
Right?
along with Confer. Raymond has 2. He's been silent on the goal front. He's been doing great at setting people up because he leads the team in assists at 14. Um,
You need energy.
Evanson 2, Tarasenko 2, Rasmussen 2, Berggren 2, and everyone else who just scored a goal has 1. You just have not
Right?
gotten anything started well, and it probably goes back to again what we were said the problem was last year, and that is defense.
I
Your
have no.
defense is completely atrocious. You did nothing to make it better. You tried your best to keep it average by spending less money. You couldn't keep Gossespierre, and I get it. You're trying to sign some of your big guys like Sider and Raymond, and you knew you could not give Gossespierre the money. You knew you couldn't give
Right.
anyone else on that defense the
I
money.
don't think that's the
But
reason that we aren't winning is because we don't have Goss to spare or Perron. I mean, maybe in the locker room they added something that we don't know about,
but
an atmosphere or
you're
something like that. But on the ice, I don't think that they're
you
that less talented. They're about the same.
your defense.
Tarasenko's a good player. He should be playing more. And like I said, that'd be a great third line. Cop, Confer, and Tarasenko. Put those guys in and leave Tarasenko for the power play, which is what he's good at. I don't know. That would be my line. I would put Kane up on the top line with Larkin and uh DeBrincat. I would put Raymond on a line with Casper and Berggren, and let's have some fun. Then you have Confer and Cop and Tarasenko as your third line,
So
and
I need to
Christian Fisher, Mott, and whoever. Bring up that Austin guy to
we're,
freaking drop the gloves once in a while.
so we're gonna figure out
Yeah.
stat wise. No, it's still rolling. Don't worry. We're gonna figure out stat wise where the Red Wings are currently ranking in the NHL because I can't find it out anywhere else. But I know if I go actually online to figure it out. But they are struggling. They are full on struggling right now. Team wise, they are 31st in penalty kill, 22nd in goals against per game.
Right.
They have the fourth best power play right now, though, which is surprising.
They're 31st in penalty kill.
The 31st in penalty kill
Well,
is
that tells you right
66%.
there. You're lucky to even be 500 with that. Everything's power play.
And
I mean, you got to improve that. And that isn't that why we brought Mott in? He
you
was supposed to be this great penalty killer.
you have somehow moved up overall.
Well, that's got to improve for them to do any better. But I mean,
So
they're talking, like I said, if they lose to San Jose tonight, um, Lalonde might be in jeopardy. You can't keep this up. It's dull. It's boring. I can't stress that enough. At least, like I said, if you're going to go down and you're not going to make the playoffs, be fun to watch. Bring these kids up. I don't
Yeah.
care anymore.
Uh,
This is not getting it done. Petrie's too old.
yeah, he is too. You
He's
need
just
to get
past
younger on the
his
back
phase. He
end.
needs to go. Um, and you don't. Gustafson is not playing up to what we thought he could play. But maybe he'll get better as the season goes on. New team, new anything else. I don't know what's going on with them. Sherratt got better. When we first got Sherratt, we were disappointed, but I think he's a pretty decent defenseman now.
We're sitting at ninth in shots against. You're a top 10 team getting shot on right now.
Nice. Wow, I thought we'd be even worse.
So goals against right now, you are where are you at? You are 17th in the league against with goals against right now.
That's in the middle.
So you're about in the middle right now. Your save percentage overall is 10th.
Huh.
So your
But
goaltending
you're
is
just getting a ton of shots put on you. So
you're getting a ton of shots put on you. So you're just begging to just get somewhere. But you're for the most part your penalty kill percentage is near bottom of the league. You're tied for last with the Edmonton Oilers. Penalty wise, you're not really getting penalized that much. And that's the part. You're 29th in penalty minutes.
well, I mean, like I said, I'm tired. I think everyone's tired. We love Steve Eiserman here in Detroit, but we're getting tired of it. We're getting tired of this very nonchalant approach. This, laissez. He just it just doesn't seem like they give a crap. And I'm
But I mean, this is where you're struggling though. You're sitting near the bottom of the league in goals per game. You're in the bottom 5
we
of the
need
league in goals
a
per
John
game.
Tortelli type. Maybe we need someone to yell at these guys, get on their asses, get this going, get some energy in this thing because there's no energy.
So far,
There's nothing.
looking over the whole league, you are the reason why you are struggling right now is because your offense is not getting anywhere. You're
Well,
averaging less than 3 goals a game. You
and
can't
you're
get it,
shitty on the penalty kill.
and you're shitty on the penalty kill. You can't get anywhere on a penalty kill, which is not helpful. You're doing great on the power play,
And
which
you
I was
shouldn't
surprised.
be bad on the penalty kill because you have the same goddamn guys out there that you had last year, and you were pretty good.
So
You're at least in the middle, I thought, last year. They were pretty good.
Something is happening. It might be coaching scheme. It might be offense overall, but something needs to probably get done.
And you got this
Light some fire.
right. You got plenty of time to get better, and you're not out of this. A lot of teams are struggling, but you got something has to be done quick. We're tired as a fan base. We're tired. We're tired of the Iser plan. We're tired of all this crap. We're tired of the same BS. Yes, every year we've gotten a little better under Eiserman. Every year we have. It doesn't look like that's going to continue this year.
Not this year. And whether it's just coaching or something else, It's not working. But we have complained about the Red Wings overall, but we haven't yet talked about what we're looking towards for the next week overall. Besides the Sharks tonight, which we kind of talked about in the last video,
They have to win this
they
game.
should beat the Sharks. You're favored against the Sharks. You should beat them. You're going to go play the Islanders on Thursday.
Should win that. Yeah, they're a good team, but
they are 7-4 right now.
Yeah, they're like.
And then you're going to have a fun game on Saturday against the Boston Bruins, who are sitting 8-8 right now.
Right, they're not playing well. So this has got something has got to I don't care. You've played like shit. You need to win. Go on a win streak here.
Now
you need to beat these teams.
Now
San Jose, Islanders, Boston.
I'm expecting. I'm going to say 2-1 this week, but you're saying 3-0. You want them?
You sucked. You shouldn't have lost to the Anaheim. If you had at least beaten Anaheim, you would have been 2-1.
Mm-hmm. You've been 500.
So, okay,
you've been 500.
You'd be 500,
and you can still end this month at 500. Realistically, they're playing 500,
right?
Which is not.
But understand too. Last year at this time, we always start off fast, and everyone gets all excited and happy. I mean, last year I think we were about 4 or 5 games above 500.
We started really, really good, and then we hit our little slump halfway through the year, and then we picked back up. Again, it's just an offensive questioning because you're not really out. Again, it's early in the year. You're not out of it. Third place is 9 wins. You have 7. People kind of getting upset, and there's reason to be upset, but also there is still a ton of time to figure out what is wrong and fix these problems because you are still relatively in the realm of possibility. You're
early in the season. If you go on any kind of stretch, Edmonton proved that last year. They were abysmal last year.
The difference right now is you have to make it in the division. There's no other way about it. Because looking at the Metropolitan Division right now, Carolina is 13-4-0. New Jersey 12-7. Washington 4. New York 11-4 right now. That leaves you with a 500 record for that final wild card spot and or final Tampa Bay final Atlantic division spot. So we'll see what happens. You
It's
still got time.
it's so early. You can turn this around pretty quick. But you got to be I don't see it happening playing this system and playing you got to
You got to
bring
figure it
these
out.
guys up. I bring some energy into this thing. Be worth watching. Be fun. That's it's entertainment.
It is. And we'll see
And
what
you're
ends up happening. So far next year, season tickets are not getting renewed. It's a one and done thing for me.
yeah, it
With
ain't
how
worth
that
it.
is.
It
It's
isn't
not
worth it.
worth
For what you spend, you can go get tickets to any game you want. I mean, if
it.
you
Yeah.
want to go on StubHub or anything like that, you
Yeah.
can get the fucking games you want.
But we'll see what ends up happening. Like I said,
Right.
there's a long year ahead.
Yeah.
But longer video than we usually do on this stuff. With all that being said, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, share the video around. Let us know what you think about the Red Wings and what they're doing so far. And then until next time, we'll see everybody soon.